Hello guys, welcome to this TestNG tutorial series. This series is designed by keeping absolute beginners and intermediate testers in mind. So we will start with the basics of TestNG and gradually hitting the advanced topics, hoping everyone whoever goes through this series will become comfortable using TestNG in their day-to-day automation testing tasks. So let's hop on to the topic. Right? What is TestNG? TestNG is an open source Java-based test automation framework that provides a very wide array of features to help either developers or QAs write, execute, and manage tests more efficiently. It provides some more functionality and ease of use when compared to another Java-based framework, which is JUnit. Hence, NG in TestNG stands for next generation. Right. So TestNG in TestNG, NG is stands for next generation. So TestNG is a feature-rich testing framework that provides greater flexibility and control over test execution, particularly for large, more complex projects where test dependencies, parallel execution, and detailed reporting are important. That is, like for projects that require more fine-grained control or advanced testing features. TestNG is often considered the better choice over JUnit, and TestNG allows us to write and organize test cases, execute test cases, and generate detailed test reports by supporting a variety of testing types or categories like unit testing, functional testing, end-to-end testing, integration testing, etc. Right? There are also some advantages or features of TestNG, right? And some of them are like integrates well with other frameworks and tools. So TestNG can be easily integrated with other frameworks or automation tools such as Selenium for web automation testing, APM for mobile app testing, REST assured for API testing, Cucumber for behavior driven development or BDD testing, etc. And annotations. Annotations are used to define the setup, execution, and tear down of tests, making it very easy to configure and manage the behavior of our tests. So, some commonly used annotations include at the rate test, which marks a method or a block of code as a test method or test statements that actually test the functionality. At the rate before method, which runs before each test method. At the rate after method runs after every test method, etc. and so on. There are many more annotations which we will be seeing with examples in our coming videos. Grouping tests. TestNG allows us to organize tests into groups. This feature is particularly useful for running a subset of tests or categorizing them into different functional areas. Like we can group a set of test cases or test methods as smoke tests, a set of test methods as regression tests, a set of test methods as functional tests, etc. Okay, so next one is test dependency. TestNG supports dependencies, so meaning that a test can be dependent on the success of another test. So this helps in managing execution order based on logical dependencies. Okay, prioritized tests. TestNG again allows us to set the priorities for our test methods. We can specify the order in which these tests should run using the priority attribute in the test annotation. So these annotations which we discussed above also allows us to add some attributes. So this priority attribute goes as part of test, right? And parameterization, so TestNG supports data driven testing, and for that we use a special annotation called at the rate DataProvider. So this allows the same test method to be run with multiple sets of data or input data, making it ideal for scenarios where the same test needs to be repeated with different parameters. Okay, parallel execution. TestNG supports parallel test execution, allowing multiple tests or multiple methods to run concurrently. This can significantly reduce the total execution time for large test suites. Rerun failed tests. So it is again another useful feature, especially when we want to ensure that transient or intermittent failures may be caused due to network issues, timeouts, etc. Do not prevent us from confirming the stability of our test suite. Okay, logging. TestNG provides built-in listeners for generating logs and reports, but we can also write our own custom listeners for more detailed reporting. So you might not get an idea of what we are talking about at the moment, but all the confusion will be cleared when we see that in action in the later videos. The next thing is better reporting. TestNG provides detailed HTML reports that include information about past, failed, and skipped tests, including logs. So these reports can be used to analyze test results and track performance of our application. Right, so these are some of the advantages or features of TestNG, and that covers an overview on TestNG framework. And in the coming videos of this series, we will get our hands dirty by implementing or testing all the above mentioned features of TestNG. Until then, stay tuned. See you.